G'day guys, Luke here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video guys, we're doing nest boxes for reptiles. I'm mainly just going to cover snakes and egg-laying lizards. Turtles and tortoises, I don't have any experience with that. So I do apologise if you guys keep tortoises and turtles. It's just something I'm not very familiar with. However, I'm more into the dragons and snakes, so we'll go through that. So we'll go through the snakes first, and then we're going to the lizards next stage. So this year I'm lucky to have Emma Azula, Aaron Caesar and Champion Orchid that I've seen locked up and mated. No, that means I don't guarantee eggs. However, it's a start. So we'll go through the nest boxes and then the signs that they lay eggs. So I use a appropriate size container for whatever snake that is going to lay eggs. In this case, it's Azula, so probably provided a bit too much of the space, but better go bigger than smaller. So it's just a plastic container that I use with contact just to black out the container and make it more inviting. The bedding that I use, just bag moss, easy, cheap, and pretty much a lot of places do have it for sale. Now I'll just dampen it a bit so it creates a bit of humidity. Obviously not too wet where the eggs will get saturated, but not dry where they'll just shrivel up and die. So that's just nice and damp, so that's all ready for Azula when she wants to lay her eggs. We'll pop it in. Last thing as well, I'll put a couple of holes in there so they can get in and out of the box. That would be very handy. Put their hide back. Now, the signs that young Azula or any of the girls that I have here may be going to lay their eggs. The three main ones I do follow is basically, one, when they stop eating. So obviously we just came out of winter, so some of my snakes have just gone off food for the cooler months, and some have started eating again. Now, if they're going to start eating around September, October, I'll go, okay, they could be gravid, but however, the more reliable sources I do look out for is, one, if they start pretty much laying on their side or on their back, pretty much having their belly up, they're about to lay eggs. As well, if they haven't eaten for, let's say, 3 months, but the back end of their body starts to look even thicker each time I go and see them, potentially they are developing eggs. Oftentimes, if they don't eat, they lose a bit of weight, or they kind of stay the same thickness towards the back half of their body. So that's what I keep an eye out for. Another one as well is when they shed. Now, one thing I keep an eye out for is when they do shed, they do often, well, females do a thing called pre-lay shed. So with the shed, after that, about 28 days, they'll lay eggs. So in that period of time, if I notice the female has just shed her skin, the males come out. So mainly Chappie, Emma and Caesar, take them out so the female can lay her eggs in peace. So those are the three main signs I look for regarding to when my female's going to lay eggs in the snake world. Lizards, however, is a bit different. So we will use Akko here as the example, as she's laid eggs in the past, obviously not fertile. Hey big girl, you're just puffing yourself out a bit, or you're just trying to get as much heat as possible, eh? You look very relaxed today. Okay, so Akko here has never been in with a male. However, that won't stop her from laying eggs. Or it has to be some kind of trigger in the season or within the enclosure, and she'll lay eggs. Could be diet, could be heating, could be anything really. Now, one thing I do keep an eye out for, oi, cut that out, Missy, is with dragons, geckos, and one of the lizards, they'll go around and start doing test holes. So I'll keep an eye out for Akko when she starts digging, and if she does more digging, you're not a happy girl today. Wherever I do see her dig the most, obviously providing a bigger container than this for her to lay her eggs in. So basically just some wet sand and pop it in an enclosure, and they'll usually use that to deposit their eggs, backfill the hole, and they're done. So basically after that is when next stage is incubation for the eggs, which will be a separate video. So I'll wrap up the video here, guys. Any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try my best to answer them. If not, I'll try and find the answer for you guys. If not, I do apologise. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in another video.